On an October evening in 1962, Carol Ann Doherty was murdered in a Catholic church in Bristol, Pennsylvania. Her body was found by her father under a stained glass window in the choir loft.
I was standing on that part. My brother was at the end of the yard, and we were throwing a football, and my mother came out of that side door, racing down the steps to get to right there, so to get us into the house.
Wow. Mike Missinelli, a well-known Philadelphia sportscaster, was 7 years old at the time and lived nearby. His uncle was the town's police chief.
He called my mother to say something bad happened in this church, get the children in the house, because he didn't know if the murderer was in my neighborhood.
The case haunted Missinelli for decades. Last year, he launched a podcast, The Coldest Murder, in hopes something new might shake loose.
Before killing the kid out of cold blood, committing murder like that, no.
The fresh attention led to new DNA testing from the crime scene. And this week, prosecutors announced they have identified the killer as William Schrader, a man with a long criminal history who fled to Louisiana after the murder. A relative told investigators Schrader confessed to the murder on 2 separate occasions. Schrader was one of 2 suspects Missinelli zeroed in on in his podcast.
They had been investigating this for years, and the little part I played was just to keep it alive, keep it in the mind's eye.
For Missinelli, knowing who killed Carol Ann Doherty closes a more than 60-year chapter in his life.
In the end, again, why was it so important for you? This wasn't a family member. Why was it so important to you to try to
I think that
get this
Dana,
solved?
everybody who grew up in Bristol at that time was a family member. Not literally, but the shroud that it put over the town. And if you lived with it, you lived with it for so many years.